think I was about to go to the App Store, do all kind of updates and everything. Well, hello, family. How are y'all doing? Let's see who's here. That is the third time I've had to do that. I'm going to remove this. That is like the third time I've had to do that, y'all. How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Okay. We have been having.
Yep, says, I hope all is well.
We've been having a very busy last week. Was very busy with birthday celebrations. And I want to thank y'all for all the birthday love. Y'all just like, y'all went above and beyond with all of the cards and gifts. And we still have to go to the post office because apparently there's stuff there. Um, there's stuff there still. Chelsea came into town. She's back home. So that's great for her. She got back home, so we will miss her until next time, okay? But it was really nice having her home, and she flew in and surprised me for my birthday. She actually flew in the Sunday, just came walking through the door, and I was like, wait a minute. Like, wait, I just spoke to you, and now you're in my kitchen. So that was so sweet. Nikki Jane, I did not get your gift. Not yet. And our post office, I'm sad to say, is about to go through a huge transition. So the employees there, which we know very well, are leaving. They're leaving. I think there's like four of them that were really in good, like just have known them. They're like family, and they are leaving. So our post office is going through some major changes and transitions. Yeah. Let's see. What are y'all saying? Oh, I don't want it to be that size. I'm That's why I'm doing them in the.
Oh,
Oh, you're printing them out the large size.
well, I didn't know what you wanted.
Sorry, y'all. I was printing out some of this peach paper to show y'all, so I was trying to resize it and doing it in some smaller sizes. So yeah, I didn't want them to be full size pages.
So,
Yeah, the whole postal. So I know, but we have some. We got some really good people at the post office. One of the guys who's at our post office, he works in the community. He does the book bag drive for the kids. Him and his wife. It's like we know them, like know them. So he has like a barbershop, and he does like the book drives and stuff. And then we've got Miss Gwen who's there, and she does. They're always so nice to us. They know when we have like the card campaigns, and I know they have to make the decision that's best for them, but just I really appreciate them, and we're definitely going to miss them. Sarah Johnson, they need to start hiring people that can read. We have real problems here where they are delivering packages to wrong addresses every day.
Bonnie
Yeah,
Glover.
but we're talking about the key people that are at the post office.
Bonnie Glover's asking when was the last stamp set that was sent out. I think it was a January stamp set that was sent out.
Yes, Bonnie, we have a holdup at the manufacturer, and that's not because the manufacturer. It's our fault. We got the stamp sets in late, so we paused the stamp of the month club.
So there are no
Right
fees
now,
coming out.
nothing
Huh?
is coming out. Your account is on pause for right
Everybody.
now until we could catch up. So we're just waiting for this last stamp set to for stamp of the month for February to be completed and sent to us. So I know spring, with the spring season coming up, it's a busy time for them as well. but we should have gotten them in sooner. But you know, with all the mishaps, I hate to keep saying it. The good thing is it's not a seasonal stamp set. It's going to be something you can use all year round. So let's see. Oh, I don't even know what you printed out already. I guess
it's a full page, so no, you can see it right there because no one can see that. Computer.
Okay, so
Zell Store, Sonia Creel, Nati Pina, Ann Ryan, Zell Storm, Vicky Jensen, Gaetan, of course, Reagan Zick, Larissa Fernandez, of course, Deborah Couture, Sarah Slagle, Eileen Moore, Nikki James, Steph Ramsey.
Oh, I appreciate that.
And DeVille.
She said we'll still be here. I didn't see it. We'll still be here when the stamp set is available. I appreciate that. Y'all have been so patient with us. Brenda Bodwin.
Is Brenda Bodwin here?
Brenda Bodwin.
Oh my God, Brenda Bodwin. We've been asking about you.
We sure have, Brenda. Don't be doing that to us.
Everybody has been asking about you. Hope all is well. We know you're a newlywed.
You and a hubby.
You're still a newlywed. That first year.
She's like, I'm not newly anymore.
That's pretty new, the first year. Joy Gilbertson, Crafty Visage. Dawn.
So yeah, we had a good week. 62 feels really good, y'all.
And
it feels really good.
The girls are gorgeous.
Thank you.
Brenda says,
oh, you saw you must have saw the pictures. I posted the pictures, some pictures on my Facebook page and in the group. Yeah, last week was so surprising because I am so hard to surprise, y'all. But they got me good. They really got me. Y'all don't understand. They didn't even tell Bill, okay? That's how much they wanted to surprise me.
Which means they got both of us, actually.
I got a bunch of cards, y'all, and I'm going to, on Thursday, I'll share some of the cards. I'll share some of the cards. And we have been getting a lot of cards, even with Get Well cards for Bill also. So I think Thursday will be fun. Wait a minute. Brenda Baldwin says she has a new phone, new YouTube channel, mostly too much phone. Oh, too much phone for you? She says she's testing things out. Okay. That was a nice surprise. Ariel and Chelsea were in cahoots. They took me to their salon. And they took me actually to get my locks done because I do my own locks because I like to save money, okay? But they took me to the salon, and that place was so gorgeous on the inside, y'all. The bathroom itself was gorgeous. It had like artsy, the wall was so artsy, and I love the floors had these patterns. It was just so beautiful. Look at Brenda Bodwin. She said, ignore this. She's testing her phone out. Test away, Brenda. And then, so the person that they took me to was the same stylist who did Chelsea's hair for the wedding. So we went, this was my first time at her salon. So it was so beautiful. She was such a nice person. When I tell you this person is so professional, you're not going to be sitting in the salon all day waiting. Like your appointment is there. You walk in, your appointment's right on time. So that was just so fun.
There you go.
And then we went to, actually this is, okay, so Ariel found this particular stylist. And the stylist said, you know what? She was like, I don't think you understand how much your daughter has blessed me. Right? So Ariel went to her, and then Ariel shared the hairstyle she was doing on getting done. She shared that on her social media. And so the stylist was telling me ever since Ariel did that, she has actually had to turn away business. Do you understand that people out here blessing other people? So when Ariel comes there, she sets up her camera. She does her thing, because she's an influencer, and she posted on her social media. And the lady said, you know what? The stylist said, I have to actually turn away clients because when Ariel posts her videos, so many people reach out to me, and she said I'm only one person. She said I can't even, like, she said I have to turn away business. What a problem to have, right? What a problem to have. Okay, so wait till y'all see this. Y'all had asked me to do peach paper, which I was kind of like, peach? Look, I'm glad y'all did. I got to show y'all what this peach digital paper looks like. Let's see what we got here.
Let's see. Kamato says, wow, that's great for her business. So
isn't that wonderful?
Yeah. Jennifer Rio says, Tracey, did you by any chance read my message?
Jennifer, where did you send the message through? Because this week I got a lot of messages, and I'm still catching up.
Millie Reese, look at Shade and snuck in here.
What?
She says Messenger.
Sent it through. I got a lot of Facebook stuff going on. I just have so much. Through Messenger, and then you probably sent. I'll have to go back and look for it, Jennifer. I will have to go back and look for it because I have a lot. I see there's a lot in there. Let's see. Who else do we have?
Move.
Janice Bland, how are you? This is your first live chat. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Janice. We try to wake up and be awesome, Sometimes we fall short of being awesome. Right? We make mistakes just like everyone else. But I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Oh, D-Egg, you haven't been able to craft for at least a month. Crafting is that's your joy, right? So I thought to myself, I was looking at these and I thought these would make really cute booklets, right? You see these? Any of these can make really good booklets. So I had been eyeing these, right? To see what I wanted to do with them. And I thought if I really start putting these together, I could make some really cute booklets. It's all the how you put these together. Oh man, I forgot to take the border off of that, huh? There's so many more. I might have to print out some more of those. Vicky, this is the other paper. This is the yellow sunshine. But I was thinking, I was looking at them the other day, and I was like, these would make really cute booklets. Of course, I had already put this inside of that. But if you start gluing these together, you can make some really interesting accordion style books. So if I was to glue that like that, it would turn out like this.
I like that paper. The outside.
See that? Or even this right here. And you can go as long as you want with these, right? And it makes a nice, it's pretty sturdy too, the paper. And so you can make some cute little accordion-like booklets.
Let me thumbs up myself.
I'm gonna just kind of.
Donna Satterley
I'm gonna glue these together right now. But yeah, y'all had asked for the paper in peach, several colors, but I was like, let me try this peach one first because it might look like orange, and actually, it does not look like orange. It looks like peach, and it's absolutely gorgeous. This one is the green. The one I'm doing right now is the green one. This is the vintage green. Okay, and just gonna cut that little piece off right there because I probably didn't cut it properly. And to me, this can still be a card if you wanted it to be.
I just put the link for that perfect peach.
This is the green vintage that I'm right now that I have. So if you wanted, you can keep adding to it and make some kind of accordion style book. And look how gorgeous that is. If I wanted to keep adding to it, I could. And then you have something like this one. Like I already posted, glued that one in already, so. But if you wanted to, you can make a couple of little accordion style book or card. I think you can still have this as a card though, depending on how many of them you do.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put a link that's going to lead you so you can see all of those papers.
See this one right here? The egg says she does not have a printer.
This link right here will allow you to, if you go there, you'll see all the ones that we have.
Yeah, this is digital.
I'll pin it at the top of the page also.
This might have to, this is probably one of my favorite collections, is this this paper, all of them actually, the pink, the yellow sunshine, blooming pink. This whole collection has been beautiful, and I still have more colors that y'all have requested.
Oh, thank you, Brenda Botwin. Brenda says, got it. Tracy and Brother Bill been praying for you both. May blessings of love, joy, and health fall upon today and every day.
Yep, and the cat is approving, okay? Because here she is. Ming, you can't just come on the live and just get all up in the camera. Huh? She's been staying very close. She has become an indoor cat now, y'all. She has definitely become an indoor cat.
Ever since she saw that
wildebeest
bald
outside.
coyote or whatever it was outside.
She is now our indoor cat, and it's driving her crazy because she's used to being out in the wild.
She only goes out when strawberries out there.
Yes, if strawberries out there, she will go out.
If If Cinnamon is out there, she's not going out.
Lady Sierra, how are you?
Bertha, Melanie.
I'm so glad to see y'all on here. She's minging it. Exactly, Vicky. She has not been outside. She's still inside. If Strawberry's outside, she's okay, but she still stays close to the back door.
Sandy Alsley says, good day from down under.
Hi. Sandy. So I'm just gluing that in like that. Y'all see what I'm doing here? Okay, so let me show you. That's just an idea I was thinking about the other day. And I was like, oh, this would be cute.
John
Having little booklets. Hey, John.
He says, I'm back to work and joining the live.
Hey, John, how are y'all doing? I know we've been keeping y'all in our prayers.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's going through stuff, you know? So these are cute too, y'all. Here's the peach. This is the peach one. Forgot to take that borderless, print this borderless, this one right here. Okay, so these are like larger sheets, but condensed into smaller sheets. Which I was kind of hesitant about doing this one, but y'all were saying, ooh, peach would be nice. It's okay. It's okay. Out again.
Hey.
You hear the big dog, right?
There you go. I'm going to send you outside. Let's go.
Oh, I bet, John. He says it's hard for him to go over to his apartment. Y'all keep John and Jill in your prayers. We know that Jill's dad had passed recently.
And that's
so yeah. Y'all keep them in your prayers. Let's see if I can find more of the digit.
That's all of them. I've sent them to this link.
Oh, no, I was trying to get this so I can print. I wanted to print a few more.
There you go. Right here. Right.
All the fur babies are making an appearance today. They sure are. Gooby can't make an appearance, but Gooby's here. Yeah, I thought that it was going to be too much with the peach, but it looks peach. I didn't want it looking too close to orange.
Oh, I already did that one. All right. Tracy's hunting out another one that she might want to play with. I have had about 5 back-to-back yawns. I learned in school.
Plus, you had a doctor's appointment this morning.
In school, they said when you yawn, that really means that you have too much carbon dioxide and you're trying to pull oxygen into the system.
Oh, is that what it means?
That's what they claim.
Okay, let's see.
Carmina. Yep. Carmina said she got dressed, took her time, maybe with the hopes that by the time she got here, we would be here.
We're here. We had to log off about 3 times. Okay.
John says Jill's handling James, who doesn't want to nap most days.
Oh. He's at that point, huh?
And then you reach our age, John, all you want to do is take a nap, huh?
Speak for yourself. Okay.
I was out the other morning, I saw these children, and it looked like they were anywhere from the maybe 3rd or 4th grade up to maybe about the 6th or 7th. It was like 10 o'clock in the morning. It was on Sunday. 10 o'clock. They were out in full force skateboarding and scootering and kickball and all kind of stuff, right? And I was thinking to myself, man, it brings back memories. You know, when we were kids, we couldn't wait to get out. Can I go out? Can I go out? Can I go out? Can I go out?
Right, now you can't wait to get back in.
Please, you would go get back in. We can't even get ourselves out. The older you get, you're like hanging on, like, no. We'll come up with any reason. It's too hot. It's too cold. Too windy. It's too dark. It's too light.
Look, my mother, I wanted to take her to a birthday party. Well, her throat was hurting, so she didn't want to go, but still, she loves to be at home. She's like, oh no, I'm good right here. Okay, let's see. I'm trying not to overly print, but that is tough for me, okay? I'm trying, but everything looks so pretty. I'm just like, okay, let me go ahead and print this out. So many of you have reached out to us about this paper and wanted it in a printable, a print format where you could just go and buy it. And the only thing is that we would be printing here from our, you probably won't have like every paper in there. So I'm still coming up with something. I'm still thinking about it. Thank you, Carmina. This is the peach color. Oh, Deb C, condolences. She said her she had a first of their generation cousin that had passed away.
And Ava Lee, I have to go back in the early comments. She was asking for prayer for someone in her family that's going through a hard time right now.
Okay, I think that's enough. I'm going to try not to print too much more out, but let me go ahead and start to. I will be a printing fiend, okay?
This morning we were learning about iCloud. You know that you kind of have that stuff on in your system for years, and you're like, I think I need this. How do you do it? Hey.
And look, Ariel, help.
That's exactly what happened. I watched the video too, but ultimately it became Ariel. Help us with iCloud.
Yeah, so y'all, we went to a wine tasting. Ariel had found this place down in Atlanta. Because we don't really go into Atlanta as much anymore, do we, babe?
No.
So she had found this place for wine tasting.
Ariel finds everything out here.
And Ariel's like the guru of Atlanta, okay? I told her she needs to have like,
she can find the most
what's
esoteric
she can go,
activities.
They should give her free meals at some of these restaurants since she knows so much about, about different places to eat and rankings and stuff.
And you know what? If she tells people to go, they get a noticeable influence.
They will go, yeah.
Because she has so many people to watch that are even in local.
Yeah, so we went to a wine tasting, then we went to dinner at this really nice restaurant. Chelsea looks happy, Tracy. She is glowing. Yeah. And you know what I said? I was like, Chelsea, your skin is so like, her skin is like flawless. So thank you, Anne. I will relay that too. I always tell her that. I was like, Chelsea, your skin looks so flawless.
She has honey skin.
It's so beautiful. And she said, she claims it's her what do you call 8-part regimen. So she got me some stuff too, y'all. She got me some skin regimen stuff, and I'm not that fancy. Yeah, and
1 or 2 parts.
Right, I want just 1 or 2 parts, okay? Give me the wash and the
and lotion. That's it. Okay.
Give me the wash and the lotion, and I'm good to go. I'm like, so she got me a whole system. She's like, Mom, it's my 5-part system. I'm like, okay. I was like, well, give me the first part and the last part, and then I'm good. I don't know. Does anyone else on here do those regimens? It's a whole skin regimen. You said maybe a baby glow. Oh, she's like, no. You said maybe a baby glow. Nope, not yet. Okay, but she does look. She's looks happy, and both of them are just, her and Manny just look so happy, you know. So we always ask Chelsea, how does it feel to be somebody's wife? How does it feel to be married? She said her and Manny have been together for so long, you know. So she was saying it feels normal, but now we're married. That's what you were thinking as far as they think it was a baby glow.
No, it's not that.
No, you remember, well, Chelsea is dealing with some things, y'all, so she has to get some other, do her medical stuff. So you got to, keep her in your prayers as she deals with some of her medical stuff. You remember back in August, I had to fly over to, I flew to DC to be with her for her procedure. So yeah, no babies yet, okay? So right now, she's just trying to just get her body healed and in good shape, just for if and when the babies come, right? Or baby. I said, look, are y'all moving to Georgia? That's what I want to know. I said, don't make me have to move to DC. Okay. Thank you. Healing prayers for Chelsea.
I was watching this video.
Thank you so much, Linda.
And this girl, she goes over her mom's house, right? And the mother comes out to the car, and she looks at the seat. Then she walks around to the side. Then she looks at her daughter. She's like, "What do you want?" She said, "What I want? I can't visit you." So let me tell you something. Don't you ever come to my house if you don't bring my granddaughter. You will not come here without her. You know? She said, "But Mom, what about me?" You've had your time.
Oh no, she's got some health challenges, Brenda. So right now is not a good time, basically. People have been asking, but it's not a good time for her right now. Okay. So she's got some healing going on right now.
Brenda said, "Yeah, but after
she has to get healthy first." Yes, but after. Right. She got to get healthy first. So she's leading up to the wedding, so many different health challenges, so many things had been happening. Y'all know, if y'all were with us from the summer on, it just seemed like one thing after another. Shay said, I saw that video. Yeah. So just keep her in your prayers. But she's happy, and she's being very, what do you call it? Very proactive about her health right now, making sure she gets the proper advice from her doctors, and she will research something. She's a researcher, okay?
Cecilia Spencer says, "I love the peach paper. Just added peach, green, and blue to my collection."
Look at this.
Crystal.
Look, here's the peach now. The peach I did in the smaller ones. Look at that.
Alabaster box.
So that's a whole sheet. So I said, let me just make it smaller. Look how pretty. Oh my goodness. So many of you have asked us about whether we would do these in printable form, which we have to think about that, because it's something that we're thinking about, but we just have to see. Because it'll probably, if we do it in a printable format, it'll probably be different sizes. We would do a format that has different sizes. Because many of you I know do not have printers. But we might put a little package together for y'all. Something real cute for those of you that do not have printers and would still like to have this paper. And it would not be exactly like this. It'll be the same patterns and everything, but they'll be different sizes.
All right, see you, Sarah's label.
All right, Sarah, her lunch is over. So look how pretty that peach. So this is what one of the sheets looks like this. In that perfect peach. Oh, your printer. Whose printer went to the dumpster? Someone just said their printer.
Honeybee.
Honeybee. Oh, man.
We do the, which one? We do the Epson EcoTank. Just pick the number you want. We got ours about 6 years ago. So no matter what number I tell you, what they're making now, even at a more inexpensive level, will probably still be better than what we have because technology has improved drastically over the last 5 years.
Yeah, for those of you that have some of those newer EcoTanks, I'm sure that the things that it can do is amazing. But I love my EcoTank.
You know, Epson was doing that sale. Some people caught it. Well, for $219, they were selling a really nice model. I forgot the model, but it's normally $369, and it's a really good one. I don't know if they're still doing it, though.
These would be like cute little note cards for like, when I look at this, it reminds me of little note cards for like a bridal shower or something. That's what this reminds me of when I look at these. That's what this reminds me of. I don't know if it reminds anyone else of that, but that's what it reminds me of. Little note cards or a thank you card. Tiny thank you cards.
John's trying to get his work done while listening. He says he has a lot of catch up to do.
Oh, for sure, John.
Shay says, who, Bill? Shay, I can't remember what I just said. Isn't that a shame?
Ah.
Deborah Control said, I waited all week for this, and now I'm on the phone.
Deb, get off the phone.
I can't.
She can't get off the phone.
Stephanie Brown says, hidden paper clips.
Oh, those would look nice. Right, because you can make these smaller. Even smaller than this.
Oh, I see what you said, Shay. It was Epson. Let me see, can I find that link? I'm going to look and see if
they had a nice sale.
It was a great sale.
Several of y'all took advantage of it. And we don't, we just like the Epson printer. They don't have like sponsorships or anything like that or affiliate links. So we don't get anything for it. We just like the printer itself. It's a great printer and it saves you so much on ink. So
yeah, it's still going on.
Oh, the sale is still, oh.
I'm going to put down the model number.
Oh, you can't share the whole link?
That's what I'm going to do.
So they could choose? Oh.
Well, this is the one. Trust me. This is the part. This is the deal.
Mary McKenzie got in on the sale for the Epson.
Mary, how do you like your EcoTank?
Mary loves it. So you see these little, look how quickly you can put these cards together. And then you can stamp a little thank you on there if you wanted to. Now you have little thank you note cards.
Okay, I just put the link to that particular EcoTank. It's $219. It's normally $369.
Oh, wow, that's a lot off.
Right, that's a heck of a deal. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's a great deal.
And you know what? I know it seems like it's a lot right off the bat. You say, man, $219. But when you look at what you're saving in terms of ink, it may cost you a couple $1,000 a year in ink with a traditional Printer, definitely 1,000.
Especially if you print out a lot of the digitals.
Yeah, I remember Ariel would do
Like
one
we do.
homework assignment and all
Oh
the
my
ink.
goodness, I wish we had one of those then.
We would just put the ink in, she'd do it, and it would be gone. Then you got to go buy another pack for like $38, $40, whatever. We were going to those things like nothing you've ever seen, hotcakes.
So Bill had his appointment this morning, y'all.
Yep, I did.
With his she's a physical therapist, right?
Rehab.
Right. He had his cardiac
person
rehab done today.
She's
and
a
she's very
kinesiologist or something.
You know, she's very thorough.
Oh yeah, she's incredible. I love her. I mean, she's my favorite out of all of them. Excellent personality, bubbly, and she's diverse. She's well versed in a lot of different things that help her in what she's trying to bring to the table for you. You know.
I mean, the fact that she did it, the amount of stuff she got done over the phone. Okay.
Right.
Ann Ryan said, "How are you, Bill?"
I'm coming along good.
Thanks for asking.
Yes. Donna says, I hardly printed color before I got my EcoTank.
I know, right?
I'd be afraid to print.
We'd be on edge. I'm still kind of like, ooh, that's a lot of paper. But then it's still holding up. Right, I don't know the last time we changed the cartridge was over.
It's been a while.
As much as we've been printing.
It's been months. Well, 9, 10 months. Zale says, I didn't really start using digitals until I got an EcoTank. So once you get an EcoTank, you'll start printing stuff with reckless abandon. It just get to be almost ridiculous. Then you have to start worrying about paper. You're like, well, okay.
Let me stop now.
But I need to find a paper deal.
See, so little cards like this. Or you can just decide, hey, I want to make some gift tags, you know? It's just up to you.
Yeah. All right, Brenda. Brenda says she'll be back. Vicky says, yep, paper has gone into orbit.
Trying to find paper on sale.
It's like the never-ending quest.
Yeah, so like all of these, I'm actually loving these because you can make little place cards. These can be place cards also, y'all. So if you was to fold them like this, you can have a little place card.
Yep, Honey BC, that's the one. She says, is this the printer that Shaq is on the cover box? That's
yep, it sure is.
That's the one.
They do a good quality on their printer. So this can be a little place card somewhere with someone's name on it if you're doing some kind of little luncheon or something. Or you can use your you could actually, for those of you that were able to get this stamp set, Words to Live By, and you can stamp them on here. You can stamp them on any of these cards. And now you've got a scripture on a card, right? If you wanted to just send something to someone to uplift them, or maybe you're doing a church luncheon. I'm just trying to think of different things you can do. And guess what? If you really manipulate these well, you could actually take these, you could take the digital to this. So you don't even have to stamp it out. You could take the digital and drag and drop right on top of the image. Right, Ben?
Yep.
drag and drop, because this is also, this sold out. It's not in the store, but in the digital form, you can now put the scripture on the card and then just print out a whole bunch of those, especially if you're doing like a big event, or if you just want to have some of these. Just trying to show y'all different ideas. So it could be, look how it just changes. And it's perfect because there's not too much going on in there. So look how it shows through. Oh, yes. Yes. You could stamp the scriptures on there and make a whole thing of note cards. Yes, Vicky, for a gift. That's a good idea. I know I've had people ask me, I want to get something for the first lady of my church, right? They want to get something and they're not sure. This is a good idea. That's a good idea, right? Oh my goodness. Place cards would be pretty. And so like this one here, so you have this one, you can take this and stamp off to the side on that one. Let's
Natty
see.
says
Right here.
You can use
It doesn't have to be
binder
centered.
clips to hold up place cards.
Oh, that's right. You sure can.
Vicky says you could stamp the scriptures or digitals on there and make a whole set of note cards for a gift.
Oh, yeah, I just read that one.
Oh, did you?
So you're talking about, wait a minute, let's see. This is what. I have a binder clip here. I want to show y'all. You mean something like, well, maybe something like that? Is that what you're talking about? Let me see. Maybe something like that, right? There's a way to make these stand up like that, isn't there? Binder clips to make it stand up. It's snowing hard. Wait a minute. It's snowing hard, Reagan. Tracy and Bill, have you given thought to digital scripture stamps? These are digital, actually.
We've done some.
Sonia, these are digital. Right, because you can take these, you can take the digital paper and make these into digitals if you wanted to. You can make them, you can actually drag the digital, or even the thank you. This thank you stamp set is also digital too. So you can basically take whatever you want on there. And then what you could do, let's see, let me get this here. 1 minute. I am going to get my, I'm over here knocking stuff over.
You know,
I think this would look nice if I distress the edges using the vintage photo. I think this would change the look of it. Give it even more of a vintagey You see that? So look at this compared to that other one. I like this, but I like this better with the edges having the that vintage effect on it. Hey, Rebecca.
Kristen.
What do y'all think? Distressed edges on that orange? So I'm still working on the beige. I think y'all asked me for, yeah, nothing was getting done last week. It was my birthday week. Beige and I can't remember the other colors. Y'all asked me for some colors though. Bill, do you have a link for placing digital scriptures on your cardstock? Huh? Do you have a link for placing digital? She was asking you a question.
Yeah.
Huh?
Let me find it real quick.
I love that look also, Jennifer. I like the distress look on these. And it goes so pretty with the orange. But you could actually do any of them. Look at that. So all you would have to do is treat this like an image on your, when you're doing it for your digital. And all you do is, if you already have the words to live by digital, all you have to do is resize how you want your paper to be, right? So I just folded these over. So all you're doing is resizing, and then you're dragging and dropping that image, or copy and paste. You can actually copy and paste them on all of them, and now you have a whole bunch. I love vintage, okay? I love it. This is one that you should have, to me. The vintage photo, Gaten, is the one that you should always have.
Yep. We got these. Words to live by.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. She was asking if there's a video. It's just like an image. So even if you were to take the image and drag and drop it into
Okay.
whatever you're trying to put it on, it would still work.
Okay.
Wow, I made it to a live. Hey, Deb Brown. She said Georgia Power had a little outage up in Sugar Hill, Georgia. Well, we're glad you're here. You made it, Deb. Look how pretty that is. This peach paper. Look, I want to stop, but I can't stop myself right now. I can't help myself. I cannot believe it's snowing, Reagan. She's happy about it too.
Dear Brown says, I made it to alive.
Yeah, I just read that.
You did.
Yeah, she said her power was out. Where is he, y'all? A little bit of yoga exercise he had to do this morning, and he's already tired.
Who?
You. He just did a tiny bit of yoga exercise.
Mm.
Ready for a whole nap. Ooh, I like these. Okay. Look how cute those look, y'all. Look at this. Look how professional they look. These can be card toppers. It's just up to you. Oh, there I go humming again. Bill, I'm home humming oldies, babe.
You know?
You don't even know what song that was.
I don't.
Dee dee. Okay, name that tune. Nobody gonna know this, okay? Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee.
Oh, we know now. You gave us too much.
Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Somebody knows that. Somebody knows that song. You got silent up in here.
Crystal knows it. Well, she hadn't said it, but I know she knows it. Dear Brown says, I'm loving what I'm seeing. I have to go back later and see how you started. DX says, anybody watching Beauty in Black by Tyler Perry? We started to watch it, but we got sidetracked by a bunch of other stuff.
I got sidetracked by Paradise on
that's
Hulu.
A good one. And the other one, too, where the guy took the little girl to the concert.
I fell asleep on that.
Trap is pretty strange.
Alabaster, I'm about to go for a walk, but Tracey about to take me down, sit down and craft. Oh, make you sit down and look, I can't even read, y'all. I'm trying to make you sit down and craft. Alabaster, go for your walk. I got to take Bill out on a walk too, because he didn't like me listening in on his conversation this morning with the physical therapist. That's the heart doctor. I was trying not to listen, y'all. I was trying not to listen.
Did you walk?
I was trying not to listen, y'all. But look, next thing I knew, I was jotting down little notes. I was trying not to listen to her tell my husband what he should be doing. Y'all, I tried. I tried not to do it. Aunt B, Ava Lee said, Bill and Tracey, I'm asking for prayers for Aunt B. She took a bad fall and had to be hospitalized. Oh, you know, that falling, boy, can really mess you up. We're praying for Aunt B. Tell her we're sending hugs, Ava.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to find. Ava Lee, I tried to find that comment. For some reason, I couldn't find it. She took yes.
Sending prayers.
Yeah, I missed it, Ava Lee. Sorry.
Everybody's going through something. Going through so many things, right? It's like you have one of those seasons of things just happening one after another. And it's like just when you start to catch your breath, something else happens. And then you try to catch your breath, you try to recover, and something else happens just to keep knocking the wind out of you. And I think we were in that season too. And I pray to God, Lord, I pray that we are out of that season. I want this season to be over. I know every stage of life is a season, But my goodness, it's like you just about get up, right? Just about to get your breath back, and then something else happens. So I pray for anyone that's going through a season of storms that you know that after the storm there's always sunshine. After the storm there's always sunshine. Just hold on, right?
I would crafts.
I would.
Said, hello.
T Wood Crafts.
Oh, T Wood.
Look, our eyesight T Wood. Okay.
Just say hello. I bought some of the digital stamps this weekend. I love your channel and all the pretty products you make and share. Thank you.
Thank you, T Woods. We're glad to have you here.
DFC says 2025 has been like that for so many of us.
Oh my goodness, 2025. I was so happy to get 2024 right behind us. I was so glad to just get, it was just one thing after another. And then actually since 2023, when my mother and my sister got into that car accident, it seems like things have just been spiraling. But guess what? By the grace of God, we're still here. We can focus on the things that happened back in 2023, all the other chapters, but look, those are chapters that have been created. Those chapters have completed. And guess what? You're still here to write more chapters. Now, will those chapters be easy? We don't know, right? Only God knows. But we're built for this, okay? He wouldn't take us through this if we were not built for this. So we got this, right? We're going to get through this. If you got to get in your craft room and you got to do all kinds of stuff, even before Chelsea's wedding, all these things just kept happening. And then we were like, we still moved forward. My baby got married. She was a beautiful bride. Stuff kept happening, started happening to her health, just all of these things. But by the grace of God, we still got through it. That's where the testimony lies. Is that we'll be able to get through it. So who got dental pain? Ooh, let's not even talk about that. Somebody's talking about I just saw dental pain. Oh, Linda.
She cracked a molar.
Oh.
She was at the dentist for 5 hours.
Oh my goodness.
She's been taking the antibiotics. Swollen cheeks, all kind of stuff. Linda, one time, mine was hurting so bad that even though it was abscess, they had to pull it. A lot of it was abscess. You talking about some pain? Oh my God! And they were finally finished. It felt like that moment was never going to come.
Oh, Norma Johnson. She said a few weeks after my husband's valve replacement, the doctor told him to walk 10 minutes a day and increase. And he's actually doing it. Nice. Look at Reagan Zick said she's forging her path. You better go ahead, Reagan. She said have a craft fair Saturday. Farmers market starts in May. YouTube channel going. Plan to make a change in my job this summer. Taking control. Look, I'm about to do a happy dance for you, Reagan. You better go ahead and do it. Somebody had said something to me they were like, I can't remember what they said something about they said I'm a whole vibe. And so, I'm thinking, what is vibe? What does that mean? The word vibe, Bill. Look it up. But they told me that I'm a whole vibe. And I was like, what? Reagan Zick is a whole vibe right now. Okay? I take it as a compliment. She said, you're a whole vibe. That's what she said.
Vibe. A person's emotional state or the atmosphere of a place is communicated to and felt by others. if you use it as a verb, to transmit or give out.
To give out. To give out. And I think she was saying that because she felt like I was motivational, like I was motivating.
A person's
And she felt like, she was like, I feel like you've done so many things. And I feel like I haven't done enough.
then when you combine them,
I took it as a compliment,
it's like
Zal Storm, because she was like, someone else was asking me something. They were asking, what job do I do? Like, what is my 9 to 5? And I told them I don't have a 9 to 5. And then someone else who already knew me, this is at a family gathering this weekend, she was like, she somehow said, my niece was saying that I wrote a book. She was telling the other person that I wrote a book. And all the conversation always starts to come up, with other things. And yeah, my kids used to watch your YouTube channel. And so she was like, man, you're like a whole vibe. And coming from a younger person, I felt like that was a compliment. So you can be a whole vibe, but you can give off bad vibes, but you also can give off good vibes so that when someone walks in your space, they feel safe and they feel like they can talk to you. You know what I'm saying? So what is it that you want your vibe to actually be? You know? What do you want people to feel like when they see you? I want people to feel welcomed. I want them to feel motivated. I want them to feel inspired. I want them to feel loved. So it's kind of like this, whatever the space is that you wanting to create, you have control of that. You actually have control of that. I think when we lose control is when we give too much control to other people. And that takes us out of whatever our vibe is. Or because someone did something to us, we change our vibe. Our vibe changes, or we have allowed this person to change whatever our vibe was. But I just thought that was like a wonderful compliment. I really do. And so for those of you that are a whole vibe, guess what? Yes, you are. It's not braggadocious. It's just that you're a whole vibe. You're doing different things. Reagan Zick is out there doing stuff and doing classes and stuff, and inspiring and motivating others. Because there's a lot of people that are going to tell you what you can't do. Those are the ones you stay away from. Okay? There's a lot of people telling you what you can't do. Look, Brenda Bodwin, you better stop. I want you to come be the voice of my channel, Bill and Tracey's next career voiceovers. You heard that?
Yeah.
Brenda Bodwin? She wants us to be part of her channel and do our next career voiceover. Someone asked me if I would ever think of being a voiceover person, right? Doing voiceovers for like a commercial. Because they said my voice is quite soothing. Or like they said, have you thought about doing books before? Like reading books? That part. She didn't know that I was a children's librarian though when the person asked about me have I ever thought about doing something with books, like reading the books and stuff. I said, I've thought about it, They have like a whole thing, like whole websites for people. You know what? I did back in 6th grade, I was just starting middle school, or what we call junior high school in New York. And one of the teachers, I was in 6th grade, just started junior high school. That's how we did it in New York, was we start 6th grade, you're in junior high school. And so I was taking this it was like a communications class. I don't know why I was taking a communications class, but I had to do a voiceover. Um, I had to do an actual voice record my voice into this tape recorder. Y'all know what the tape recorder is, and it had to be a commercial. I had to come up with a toothpaste commercial. And at the time, this teacher said this to me, and I just like scoffed it off, like, like whatever. Because he was like, "Do you know he was like, your voice actually would be good for like commercials," and I'm only in 6th grade, and he's telling me this. Brenda Bodwin coming up with a whole new thing for us, huh, Bill? She coming up with a next chapter for us. Brenda Bodwin. You know what, Bonnie Glover? I hear that. She said, I always want anyone to feel welcome in my life and home, and will tell anyone
who makes someone not feel that way is told to change their attitude or leave.
Leave, right? Yeah, that part. Allison Thetford, you lived in Washington State and we had junior high. Right, we did too. Now they have middle school. And I was like, middle school? And our middle school didn't start till, our middle school started 6th grade to 12th. You had junior high and senior high. That's what we called it. Melanie, Bill had his physical therapy session this morning and evaluation to make his heart stronger. And it's a video call, but she has him doing like, he was over there doing
exercise.
He was doing yoga.
She did some stuff. Stretching me. Bands, all kinds
I did
of
not
stuff.
know video call because he has the bands. So those like what resistant bands? Those things are a whole nother level. Those are a whole nother level, okay? So he over here just like he barely holding on, okay?
Man.
Now maybe I need to be singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star to him. Sonia Creel, middle school was 5th grade until the 8th. That seems too young to me.
That went long. Okay, ours went up to the 6th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And then middle school was 7th and 8th. And then high school was 9th, 10th, and 11th as well. And in my high school, they didn't like the upper class being too close to the younger class people.
That's what I was thinking.
Because they were so brutal. You know what I mean? The seniors and juniors.
Yeah.
That they split us up in the morning and evening. So
you know what? We had that at one point.
The 9th and 10th went, and we went in the morning, and then the older kids went in the evening. But me, I kind of went throughout the day because I had some classes, some of their classes, So technically, I was done with high school at the end of my junior year officially. But I wanted to graduate with my class.
Mm-hmm.
I just stayed the last year. If I could do it over, I probably would have left. At the time, stuff like that seems really important. When you get older, you can't even remember most of them. You can remember a handful of them.
Deb Brown said, wow, Tracey, I am from the Boogie Down as well. What, Boogie Down Bronx? Wait a minute, Deb Brown. I need to hear something from you. Deb Brown, you from the Boogie Down Bronx. When she said Boogie Down, look, you notice she didn't have to put Bronx. She said, I am from the Boogie Down. I need to know, Deb. Okay, so Allison said junior high, 7th, 8th, and 9th, high school, 10th, 11th, 12th. Right, that's how it normally would be, right? But for us in New York, Roosevelt, New York, 6th, 7th, 8th, And then ninth, 10th, 11th, and 12th was considered high school. I think the two should be separate. Like here in Georgia, they have separate, like completely separate. You have a middle school and then you have a high school. Natty said my sixth grade class was in a separate building. It was called the mini school. Really? I love it. Yeah, down here is different. We have Chelsea and Ariel went to, you know, high school and middle school. Middle school was what, sixth, seventh? No. Yeah, sixth, seventh, eighth.
So y'all was split up like us.
No, that's Chelsea and Ariel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, theirs was, they had
Chelsea middle school was huge.
Their school was
Both
huge. It was
Chelsea's
school was gorgeous.
And Ariel's middle school was larger than my high school. Gaten says, I have received cutting dies for my birthday. I love them. Can't wait to get more. So I'm so happy that my friend offered to pay half with me for a big shot machine. You're going to be a big shot. Gaten.
I love it.
Empty Nest Scrapper, Queens, New York.
Queens, New York, get out of here.
I only went to one place in New York, Empty Nest Scrapper, and it was Queens.
We used to call the Bronx Boogie Down Bronx.
Boogie Down Bronx. Come on, groove tonight. I don't think that's what they were talking about.
No, they weren't. They weren't talking about that.
Brenda Bible says, since I will not be on camera ever, I'll have to bring in guests to do the giveaway drawing.
How are you going to do that, Brenda? Oh, like bring guests onto the channel.
She says, I'm hoping to get us to do the first official giveaway.
Get us who? Me and Bill?
You know? So what happens? We pull something and how does that work?
I guess we'll find out when she does it. She said East 226th Street and Laconia. Really? No. Mm-mm. New York is huge.
It is.
She said, yes, Tracy and Bill. Okay, Brenda. Brenda just popping in and putting us to work. Look how cute that looks. Look at that, y'all. To everything, there's a season.
Natty says.
Look at that. We were just talking about seasons, right? A time for every purpose under heaven. We were just talking about the seasons, y'all.
Natty says Sunset Park, Brooklyn.
Natty, really? I lived in Brooklyn for a little bit. And it was interesting. It was quite interesting, Brooklyn. Especially to walk from the subway station to my little studio apartment that I was so happy to have.
Deb says she went to Our Lady of Grace for grade school and Cardinal Spellman for high school.
Cardinal Spellman? Really?
You heard of that? Tracy, you heard of that?
Yep. Uh-huh.
Okay. I went to Catholic schools in elementary school, 6th grade. And then I then I got out of the system.
What do you mean you got out of the system?
Then I went to a public school system. Because all my friends went there. Mm-hmm. I wanted to be there. And it's really interesting. I tell this story. I did a paper in the 5th grade that I literally just copied word for word
Oh, FedEx truck.
And I turned it in when I was in 11th grade in high school and got
I
an
don't think they can
A.
hear you, baby. It's okay. It's okay, Barry. Huh? It's okay. She's curled up in here in the room, and she heard the delivery truck.
She said, Brenda says, according to the YouTube manager, the assignment, this channel will have serious subs. I'm not dealing with that mess either. Gonna hire somebody for that. I don't like people enough for that. What's a sub?
Subscribers.
Oh,
What kind of
I
channel?
see what you're saying.
What kind of channel is it, Brenda? They assigning people to you now? We've never been assigned anyone, huh? YouTube is fancy,
Although
fancy.
we get invited to the YouTube headquarters one time. Remember that?
Yeah, we did go there.
That was fun.
That was really fun. That was fun. Okay. I was like, little old us. Actually, they did not invite us. We didn't get invited for we didn't get invited. It wasn't for GiftBasketAppeal or
No, that was for those
Mindless Crafting. It was for Little Storybug while we got invited to the headquarters. That Google headquarters is no joke.
You're not kidding.
Oh my goodness. Talk about a fun place. The atmosphere. Okay,
it doesn't
look.
even feel like a job.
I have to say, it's a whole vibe, okay? The moment you walk in there, it's a whole vibe.
People are dressed in however they want to be dressed. Blue jeans, workout suits.
It's just a real comfortable,
short pants.
very comfortable vibe. Yeah.
They even had their own, okay, like the chairs and everything's made different, right? And the cafeteria was just amazing.
Goodness.
They even had a bar.
They were serving wine. And,
right, they had
it
a
was
bar.
Like, wait a minute, what y'all doing at work over here?
And I think it came with the job.
It was definitely a happy place. Yeah, this is that's something that they had.
That's just lunch is on us.
Right, you just go to lunch.
They had built-in daycare, all kind of stuff.
Yeah, they had it was a whole vibe, okay.
And that was like about what, 10 years ago.
That was a good while ago, wasn't it? We were just like,
imagine what they got now.
I was like, why are they inviting us? I guess it felt like we was a vibe, huh?
Says, I went to PS 133 in Brooklyn.
Look at y'all.
We had to be tough because life back then was really hard.
Woo! I bet y'all had to be tough.
What? Brenda says she'll message it to us. I'm building and giving away homesteads on 5 acres with step-by-step instructions on how to what? How to live, how to live in the wild.
That was one of Brenda's goals. I remember she had told us a while back. So now it's coming to fruition.
Linda Show said that. Brenda brought one. I remember it was years ago she was talking about that.
They created their own community within Google. It was a whole vibe. I was actually quite honored to be invited because I didn't feel like we had that many subscribers, but apparently we had enough to get there, huh?
Right. We had enough for something.
Yeah.
We were happy to get there too. And think about it, once you had to go in and you had to get past the receptionist who was down there to go into this one area, elevator or something. And then once you got up to the main part of YouTube, then you had to go past another one.
It was it was actually, you said Google or YouTube? It's all of it is like one.
At the time, it was YouTube though. They weren't. Google hadn't bought them yet.
It was the Google building, Bill. We went to the Google building.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because it had that big thing on the
so
the top.
Google must have bought them by that time, then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because then they invited some creators in to talk to us about how they grew their following. Yeah, it was a whole thing. I might have my little. I had a little pen, a YouTube pen that they gave me.
Oh yeah, and I had a little YouTube book,
a pen and pad that they had given us when we were there, and it was just yeah. We ate that day, didn't we?
We sure did.
We sure ate that day and made a whole bunch of friends too.
If you're gonna feed me, Google, I'm gonna show eat.
Ah.
That's how I got to where I am today. That's what the prayer once said.
And you know what the thing was? We were the older people in the bunch.
We sure were.
We were supposedly the older people.
They had gamers, all kind of young kids up in there.
They sure did have a gamer in there, didn't they? We actually meshed with him pretty good.
Yeah, I like him.
Because he was close by.
He was unpretentious.
This actually this is one of our stamp sets, but it's sold out.
So it's by digital.
But we have it in digital. And that $2 sale is still going on. We're going to just go ahead and keep it till the end of the month. The $2 digital stamp sale is still going on. So we still have these in the digital.
Yeah, so I'm trying to put the link and beat down the Saturday to the punch. Let's see.
Look, weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning, right? So everything is only happening for this too shall pass, basically. It's only a certain amount of time, and if you can just hold on, you're going to make it through. You just got to hold on. That's the hardest part, is the holding on, right? Because it's like you're thinking like, is this ever going to end? And it will, but you just got to hold on. Let's see, there's one here that I want to use. Let's see. Look, y'all got me stamping all kind of stuff now. Okay. I'm gonna have a bunch of these because these I can actually put. This is called Words to Live By. So I'm just stamping it in the clear space and leaving the flower there. So all of these, if you wanted to, you can stamp these out, and you're thinking, what do I give someone? You can put these in, you could box them up, you can tie them with a ribbon or something and put them together for someone, right? Sometimes someone's going through some stuff, right? And they don't have time to like put something like this together for maybe their guests, or I hate to say, maybe you're planning a funeral and you want to put thank you cards out for someone, or you want to put something together like thank you for coming or something, things you don't have time for. And you can make a whole little gift set of these. So I'm just trying to give you all ideas of how you can use these. But look how beautiful these look, just like this. And so you can make yourself a bunch of card toppers. And the paper does the work. You don't have to do anything else but stamp whatever it is you want. You can do a ton of thank yous, because that's one of the cards we always need. If you want to round the corners on these, you can. Oh, here's another one. Oh yeah, I need to do these. So you can have a bunch of these. One moment. Let me see. Okay, so you remember these two, all right? Now we can take these and we can stamp one of these other ones.
Okay. Missing all kind of.
Brenda said something.
Brenda said,
You're the only channel that I will watch that he would be okay with. Who, your hubby?
"Oh, the Viking." She calls him the Viking.
You call him the
She said, "So I called my Viking to come help me, and he flew in and brought 2 workers with him. He's out there working. I'm watching you, and he's perfectly okay with it.
He okay with it. Good hubby, okay.
As long as he knows that at some point one
He's
of those
okay.
looks will end up in seeing you." Linda Helper says, if you have a Cricut machine, you can upload those Digi sentiments and put them directly on the card.
Right.
Yeah, Linda helped me do some stuff, okay?
That's Linda for you. My grace is sufficient, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. So you will be carried through regardless, right? Right now, you might be hit with so many different storms, but believe, trust and believe that God will carry you through those storms. Look at that. So just adding the sentiment does something to these, doesn't it? Because sometimes all you need is a word, right? All you need is a word. You might be doing some Bible journaling, right? These will be perfect for Bible journaling. Look how good these look just by you adding the sentiment on there.
Awesome.
Just by you adding the sentiment. Exactly. Storms are challenges. Storms are challenges to make you strong. Yes. Brenda said that paper is absolutely beautiful. Thanks, Brenda. We have, from our crafty friends, our crafty family, we actually have, I think there's 3 more colors that I have to go. So this was the peach one that y'all wanted. This was the peach. And y'all, I think y'all wanted a beige. So that beige is a little bit challenging because you don't want it to be too subdued, but you don't want it to be too harsh.
So it's like,
so that's what I'm dealing with right now.
6 different ones right now.
Plus it was my birthday week, so I couldn't do much of anything. But have fun, actually. I cannot remember what the restaurant is that they took us to. Because our server was so nice, y'all. I cannot remember. I gotta ask Ariel what the name of that restaurant. Ariel picked the restaurant out, of course. We knew nothing. We just went along for the ride. Oh, thank you, Teresa. Teresa says she ordered some. Appreciate that, Teresa. I was really not into digitals until the pandemic came. Until the pandemic came, I was not into digitals, okay?
Sharon Skyrockadoo says Pisces rule. Well, there you go.
There you go. You're supposed to not say there you go. You're supposed to say yes, they do. That's what Bill's supposed to say. His wife is a
Nettie says, I went to a wedding this weekend. The DIY centerpieces had nice paper flowers on branches.
Oh, wow.
I was lost when I found out that the flowers are made from Bible pages.
Oh,
I can see that. that probably was nice.
No, she said she almost lost it.
I know. I could visualize what
Because
they
she's
look like.
thinking that they, you know.
Like, they were made from the Bible pages.
Yeah.
You know,
people have, there's a back and forth debate about that.
You know, I've
taking
seen
the Bible pages and doing stuff to them.
I've seen people go get Bibles at places like Goodwill. I mean, you'll find it just left and right, and they'll take the pages. Vicki Jensen says, I went to Phoenix to visit my son and family for 2 weeks. We took a driverless Uber to the restaurant.
What?
I did not sit in the front, but it was pretty interesting.
Was it?
I would have sat there on no part of it. I'd have been scared.
How was that? Has anyone else done the driverless thing?
Hold on, what kind of car was it? Vicky, what kind of car was it?
They are called Waymo, Bill.
Oh. And other cars on the road? Was it the streets busy? Did you cover your eyes at the cross at the intersections? Did y'all get on the highway? I'd have been like, wait a minute.
Yes. That must have been an experience. Norma said, she said driverless. I would have been freaked out.
You know what? I like technology, but I don't know if
I'm not ready for driverless.
I don't think I'm ready for driverless cars. They're not out here, these people. But I've heard that over at seas, they have different...
That's all they do?
They have entire cities that are driverless, and they just drive through the lights, intersecting each other, you know. They never have an accident, you know.
Ooh,
they have been doing it for years. They even have driverless, like, semi-trucks.
Please. I don't know if I'm ready for driverless. I don't know, y'all.
Let's see, Gaytan. Gaytan, email me at admin@mindlesscrafting.com. She says she's having problems printing the paper. The way that you showed Tracey doesn't work on my computer. I have to try another way.
Oh, you might have. Are you pulling it right up directly from the file, or are you pulling it into like a Word document, or that's going to make a difference?
Yeah, because you could always use something. Using.
She said they were on the main street. It was like a hybrid.
Okay. What's the thing I always use, Tracy? The video editor I use. OpenOffice, that's right. Or LibreOffice. Did you use something like that and go to print from there? Because, you know.
Oh, look, I'm looking at Vicky's comment. Vicky said it actually braked pretty hard going home down the street when a cat started to run out into the front of the car.
Something like that could mess up the whole system.
Could mess up your neck or something. You know?
Was it a Tesla?
I'm not ready for that.
That's the only one I've heard of. I don't think it was that.
Were you nervous, Vicky? Someone said, ask Vicky. I'd be tempted to want to drive the car myself.
Exactly.
You ain't going to have me going out like that. Okay. Robotic car, huh? That's something else, though. I cannot believe. Could you imagine the amount of technology and things that have been developed throughout our generation, from our childhood, the advances that we have gone through, the changes and transitions that we have gone through from when we think about when we were little kids to now. Think about just the telephone. Think
the
about
ro-
like
the ro-
little
the
things
rotary dialer,
like the TV. Like we didn't have microwaves growing up.
the portable radio, a cassette recorder.
Right.
I remember when the Walkman came, that was just like, oh, something from
We thought
space.
that was like a big deal, right?
Oh my God, look at this right
Like,
here.
I mean, I could walk and listen to music.
Once I started using a Walkman with the cassette, I didn't like the CD one, but
You know what, Natty?
I didn't think I could work out without it.
We thought about the same thing. She said, Natty said, makes you think the Jetsons were ahead of the times, right?
Now, since we have watches and stuff, iWatches, and please, we're here.
Yeah.
And you talking some technology.
That is some technology.
There are places overseas, they don't use cash registers at all.
You just walk through the...
You just get what you want and walk out.
There's a place in Atlanta like that.
And it automatically debits.
There's a place in Atlanta. There's a grocery store.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
It just comes right out of your bank account or card or whatever you have designated.
Amazing. Look, Natty said, my siblings and I were the remote control. Exactly.
What's that, for the TV?
Huh? Yeah, for the TV.
Right, we were the remote control people.
Yeah, you.
and the antenna.
You better get up and go change the remote.
We had a TV one time. We had to have a screwdriver to actually turn the channel because we lost the dial. You just had to look, but it wasn't hard to find the channel because you only had 3 of them. So they like, NBC, ABC, CBS, and then eventually UHF came.
Man.
But you could take the pliers and just turn it and eventually.
Right, the pliers.
You ever did that?
Huh?
You ever had to use the pliers?
We had that, yep. Because we ain't trying to buy no whole new TV. TV still work though, right?
Well, it got stripped and it wouldn't work no more.
Now kids got TVs in their room and...
Oh, yeah, you talking kindergartners. Gaming systems. Some of them have all the gaming systems. Not one. They have Nintendo, Wii.
Remember we went to that Cobb Energy? We went to that Cobb County Energy program, and they were saying that one man was saying that his electric bill was so high because his son was gaming, right? And he said once his son left for college, he said he could not believe the amount that I didn't realize gaming put so much, as far as electricity.
Yeah, they were saying something outrageous, like 8 times the stress or something.
What do you mean 8 times the stress of what?
Electricity.
Oh, yeah, the electricity.
Because some kids are stay on it for like 36 hours straight.
Right. In a 24-hour day, right?
Forget to eat, change clothes, take a bath. None of that is taking place.
There's so many channels now, isn't it, Natty? Natty said we just had 2 Spanish channels. That was it. We had the thing where the TV would go off, and then you'd hear that doo. You remember that?
Do
you know where your kids are?
Exactly. I know where they better be. That was the mindset the parents had. Of course I do. Because when I turned my head, I just saw the streetlights cut on. Which means, as I look at the door, my child should either be walking in or already in.
Brenda was talking about a chip.
Brenda says it also has your medical records, school records, your entire life. I scanned it. I know everything about you. Oh, yeah.
Really? The chip? Where's that going?
Well,
it's already here.
Oh, yeah. We got that.
Yeah, but don't you have to have it on you?
But here's the thing now.
They already know where you are, huh?
You ever see your driver's license and it has a scanning bar on the back of it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, they scan that, it automatically goes to all that. So they technically don't have to really put the chip in your hand. And you know what? If it ever gets to the point where, let's say, martial law takes place and they have to really monitor your coming and going, they're going to use those the scanning system on the back of your ID, your driver's license.
Brenda said they're putting them in their arm. They put them in your arm. Yikes.
Yeah, there was a company, the first company that was doing it was a company called VeriChip.
I'm going to buy some more T-Wood crafts. Thank you, T-Wood. Appreciate that.
Yeah, and you know what, VeriChip used to put it in the hand. Yep, Brenda. A lot of people thought was saying that's the mark of the beast from Revelations.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Tracy and I yesterday we were talking about bearer bonds. They had a movie, and they were trying to take these people's bearer bonds, right? Which they don't make anymore, by the way, because that's the number one way that the criminals like to wash their money, using bearer bonds. You can't computerize a bearer bond.
Oh, goes in your wrist. I still don't want it. Okay. Somebody getting their lawn done. I need to get up and out there and get the yard clean up.
Hi, Texas Mom.
That pink looks beautiful.
Noah Watson says no chip for her.
But you know, oh, so people are opting to be chipped. Yikes.
Sonny Creel said, ain't nobody placing nothing in me. Miss Creel, come over here and get this chip. The only chip I want are potato chips, okay? And don't need
the only chip you want is some chocolate chip cookies, okay?
According to the therapist.
What?
Potato chips. I told her rice. She had to look at his like, rice? What type of rice? You heard her?
Yeah, she did say that too. She was trying to say it without
bread. What type of bread do you recommend? None. I'm like, oh.
No, she said if you have to.
Right. She says I don't do it.
That Dave's bread is good though.
She says, but if you have to.
Right.
If you have to.
Look at these. These can go with these.
You know what?
You can have a whole set. Look at this.
Brenda says that's why we're doing the homestead project against getting rid of that chip thing. You know, my brother-in-law, Mark, the Gordon Marine, please. He would love that conversation, Brenda. He's so prepared right now. He got one of those super huge water tanks and gardens, and he's talking about getting chickens, all kind of stuff. You know?
You gotta get them now for the price go up.
A lot of the canned goods, all that stuff.
Well, you remember, Bill, they have that. Remember they gave you that thing to carry in your wallet for your stint?
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They told me I can't miss a day for a year taking that certain, I forget, Plavix. I ain't missed the day either.
Natty says, I have a sensor in my arm to check blood sugar. Not a chip, but close enough. For your health, right?
Ann says, I'm clueless with technology. That's when they come and say, we'll do it for you. No, you won't.
So these some of the other ones I have in the blues, y'all.
Brenda Barbara said she's so prepared right now. I can shut down from the grid and never go back.
Never go back, huh?
Brenda, I have a cousin. He has a fuel cell company. Hey, you talking about needing some power, being off the grid? It's like perpetual. It's a fuel cell combined with solar technology. You'll never, and it will produce water. So, hey.
The sun helps it to run, right?
Right, the sun will pull in from as far as the solar, while charging up the fuel cell. So you get double charge. It's like, almost like perpetual energy.
John Pound said, those are nice, Tracy. I need to make some of those so I can have things to do when I can't think of anything to do. Yeah, and once you start stamping these out, then you'll start thinking of stuff to do, John.
Honey BC says, I was upset when the CD and cassette was removed from the car. I remember cars used to have 8 tracks.
Mm-hmm. Our car actually has a CD player, though.
It sure
Thank
does.
goodness. And guess what? Our car is one of the cars that they want. That people call me all the time saying they want that particular year. I bought it right before the pandemic, right? We bought the car. Is that when we bought it?
Yes.
And they want that car. Like there's people who have been, they'll get in touch with our dealership and then they'll send me the letter from people who want it, who want that particular year because certain things about that car, even though it has a CD player in it, you think they would want like the older, a newer model, but they want that particular car. So I know what you're saying about the CDs and the digitals.
Donna has to go. All right, Donna.
I have a CD player in the
Thanks,
car.
Donna.
Thanks, Donna. Oh, must be 2:00, huh?
Yes, on the dot.
I'm glad we have a CD player because I got to play my India RE CD and my Anthony Hamilton CD in the car.
And
Dwelle, yep.
People like that. Yeah. And
Brenda is ready. We need to just go ahead to Brenda's, okay?
And Warren Wolf.
Something go down, we need to just go to Brenda's. Brenda is ready, okay? Not ready, she is ready.
Ready. Okay, so Brenda, you got them on alternative energy. She says all my homes are completely solar and many wind turbine powered.
So can we go to the YouTube channel now, Brenda?
Yeah.
To find out? To go look at it and stuff?
I'm ready to look.
Carmina had a nurse visit. Now I am back. Bill you have another appointment.
So something go down, Brenda.
I think you have something tomorrow, right?
What? Yeah.
You have another appointment tomorrow. No, Carmina was saying she has one.
So Brenda Bob, when something go down, we can be like, Brenda, it went down. Help.
Brenda be like, look, you're on your own, okay?
I told you ahead of time.
Should have had, right, I done told you. No, this channel that I'm here under is going to be the channel. Oh, okay. Not doing videos yet. Okay, gotcha. That's a whole new story, Brenda.
We used to watch survival channels, didn't we?
We're gonna see Brenda on the news. We sure did, didn't we?
We used to watch survival like YouTube.
We need to go back and watch
channels.
It,
We sure do. Where they would show people who were living out like survivalists, and it was so interesting. Brenda said I sent a helicopter. I'd be ready to get on it too.
Get here where you can.
See you, Deb Brown. Deb has to go.
You can catch me by railway.
Exactly. Or a helicopter.
See you, Deb. It was fun. Deb Brown, thanks for coming.
Yeah, they don't teach you how to survive. But you know what, Brenda? They've opened up my mind to to the possibilities. Because I've seen some stuff on some of those channels. I was like, oh my goodness. You can do that? Yeah, I mean, they were living it, boy. A lot of them made their own places.
Look at Alice. I want to go to Allison Thedford's house, okay?
Allison Thedford, boy.
I want to go to Allison's house. I've been showing Bill,
Allison.
Allison, you had a, what was it? She had a, what do you call it? The drone. The drone.
Right.
She showed, I think you sent it to me, Allison.
You're like, look at Allison.
But Allison was building her dream home, and she was the whole process was just absolutely amazing.
And it looks like a dream.
So you're fully moved now, right, Allison? Her and her husband were building their dream home. She said she's using her art glitter glue right now.
Brenda, you know what?
Look, I just need to have if we go off the grid, I still got to have my craft room. Guess what? We off the grid, but guess what? I could still use scissors, couldn't I? I could tear paper, can I? Ooh. There you go.
What? Brenda about talking about I zap drones with EMPs as they fly over. I saw that on TV. Like what's that show?
Craft by sunlight. Look, we know how to survive, okay? I'll be fussy cutting away.
What's the name of that show with the red pill and the blue pill?
Allison Thedford said yes. Limitless? Is that what you're talking
about? No, the one with
oh, I don't know.
Neil.
Allison said her house is done, okay? And she's all moved in.
Well, there you go.
Look,
and she's
exactly because
right now.
Look, Norma's like, I'll craft by sunlight. I'll be right there with you, Norma. Everybody's like, well, I don't have a lamp.
Tracy will craft by moonlight.
I'll craft by sunlight. I'll be crafting by sunlight.
Yeah, moonlight too.
I'll be crafting by moonlight too. You trying to gather up your... Maybe I need to put a little bag together of all the craft supplies I would take with me.
I craft, as long as I craft with you.
There you go. Because there won't be any internet, right?
Oh my God, don't even say that.
That's what I'm saying. All I need is my craft supplies. I don't need no internet or nothing like that. Just let me have my little craft supplies. Get my little craft bag together.
That'll be the hard part right there.
Look, I craft with a bike light on my head.
Right, Brenda. That's the thing. My cousin always talks about that, you know. Like, living off the grid. You know what I mean? And his thing is, he's tried so hard to go, like when the rest of the country was talking about, oh, the power went down, storms, and his thing is like, look, I can get y'all off the grid completely. Your entire communities, everything. His up in Flint, it was called, what's the name of it? Oh my God, I can't believe I can't think of the name of the college. It used to be GMI. Anyway, his fuel, he ran the entire
starts with a K.
Kettering.
Yeah.
The fuel cell department. He built the entire thing. It's huge. Runs completely off the grid. Completely. The fuel cells, and he combines it with gas. Natural gas. So I mean, it's been like that for a long time. You know, so
he had been talking about. He's been researching this for a minute.
He's been to other countries, setting stuff up for him all over the planet. You know.
But enough talk about that.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go ahead and sign off because we got to do our next appointment.
Exactly.
And Bill's got to do some walking today. So, y'all, it's been fun. It's been real fun. Make that your theme song, Tracy and Bill.
Yeah, that's true, Brenda. But that's why he can use anything, though. It don't matter. It doesn't have to just be natural gas. It could be solar, wind, anything. But he combines it with fuel cell technology. All right, guys. It's been real. It's been fun.
It's been real fun.
Right. In this case, it's been real fun.
We'll see y'all. Y'all take care and have a wonderful rest of the day.
Bye!
See y'all on Thursday.
You know what I'm saying?